Hello dreamers, and welcome back to Dream Queen by Perla. So we have Aries, and this is your weekly reading. All right, something, it feels like a very rushed energy, to be honest with you. Let me just move some stuff out of the way. How can I put it this way? Something was being hidden, or something was being kept a secret. There is this energy of, and it feels so weird because it's like, it's coming out like vomit, meaning somebody's expressing something or somebody's saying something that they've been holding back on. Now, whether this is in love or this is just somebody that, it's almost like this energy of somebody wanting to tell you something, somebody wanting to communicate something to you and not having the courage to say it in the past, and now it's like they build up the courage to come ahead and say whatever this is to you. Now this is almost going to turn your world upside down, regardless of whether it's a love confession or somebody is plain and simple like telling you like it's almost like somebody has a list of all the things that they don't like about you, or the things that they assume about you, or their perspective of the way that they see you. So regardless of whichever it falls on, it's kind of going to be like a shocker to you. So, or this can be, again, if it's not in love and somebody's not listing all of the things that they hate about you, this is somebody talking about like the admiration that they have for you. It's almost like somebody is seeing you for the first time in a different light. And for many of you, you know, this can go in a very good, this can be something very good, very exciting. And for others of you, it's just kind of like, what the heck? And it's not necessarily that you did anything to this person or anything like that. If they're coming at you like listing, you know, all of your flaws and all of this other stuff, but it does bring a lot of a lot of confusion and a lot of like this chaotic type of energy where you're just like, you're either questioning your connection with someone, whether it's romantic or platonic, and you're questioning everything that has happened between the two of you. There is a sense though that even though it shocks you, the energy doesn't stay with you very long, especially if somebody that's like trying to put you down or somebody that's trying to tear you down. I do feel like you tend to like shake off that energy very quickly, and you do not allow it to you don't allow yourself to internalize. That is basically the main thing here. There is for those of you heavily when this is in love, this love confession that is coming your way, a lot of you have almost given up on this person, or have almost given up hope in love, let's put it that way, and this is why it shocks you, right? But I do see that there is a leap, there is a risk being taken when something is said. Again, whether it's negative or positive, right? If that's how you choose to see things, right? So if somebody says something positive, it almost like boosts you up and allows you to like move on with more self-confidence. And outside validation is great and all, but at the end of the day, remember that the validation has to come from within you, right? It is nice to know or to feel, let's put it this way, appreciated by others, admire, etc. But at the end of the day, if it's almost like if it's on the other side, right, and somebody's trying to tear you down, your own self-validation, your own self-worth is what's going to get you through those tough times. A lot of you, there is an energy that when somebody tries to tear you down, it almost fuels you to kind of prove them wrong, or it almost fuels you, excuse me, to, there's like a, oh, the window's opened a little, that's why. There's like this this energy that when somebody tells you that you can't do something, when somebody tells you that, you know, you're never going to accomplish something, or something of that matter, like it almost fuels you into wanting to prove them wrong. Let's go ahead and see. Pay attention to your finances this week. There may be something that is going to require like almost immediate attention. So this is kind of like an unexpected an unexpected like money issue, and it's not so much that you're lacking the money. It's like, you know, like let's say like you're putting money aside to start getting Christmas gift or whatever it is that you do, and all of a sudden your card breaks down, and it's like you're spending $300 that you weren't thinking about spending on that card. So just kind of be aware of that, because there is something that almost kind of like challenges you in a way to see if mentally you will go back into that state or into that mindset that tortures you when things go wrong. For the most part, I do feel that you guys are going to be okay. Again, the money issue or the emergency that is going to require money is not necessarily that you don't have it. It's just maybe you were saving it up or you were putting it aside for something else, and all of a sudden it's like, well, now I gotta fix the car, or now I have to fix the boiler, or now I have to fix this. It's something of that matter, but it's all coming like almost like together. So it may feel a little bit more overwhelming than what you wanted it to be this week, but overall your energy, as far as like you standing in your power and you knowing who you are, is pretty clear and pretty good. There's just a lot going on this week. There's also this energy of like being in the spotlight for some of you. I'm not exactly sure what that is. It's like almost somebody invites you to do something that puts you in the spotlight, right? And for some reason that this is coming to my mind. You know how like people do like they have like poetry clubs and stuff like that, and somebody like almost invites you either because of like the way that you express yourself or poetry that you write. And it's like maybe you've never read your poetry out loud to people or something like that. But it's something like where you're on stage, you're like the center of attention, and that may be the energy of validation or the energy of admiration that I was picking up at the beginning. But overall, like when it comes to like work, when it comes to everything else in your life, I do see steady income. I do see steadiness. I don't see really this fluctuating energy back and forth, aside from that financial emergency that may emerge during this week. And if it doesn't emerge this week, it's almost like, you know, just be prepared that is something that is within your energy. So if your check engine light is on or something like that in the car, don't wait until the car actually breaks down. Like, get a check now, because it's like you can save a lot more than if you wait until the car actually breaks down in the middle of the road. So it's more of like a prevention type of thing than anything else. Dealing with anybody that is trying to tear you down, again, do not fit into that energy and do not lower yourself to their level. There's really nothing that you can say or do to this person or towards this person to make them change their mind. They're going through some shit. No, that's not an excuse for them to come at you, but unfortunately that is what happens. You know, the little saying where they say misery loves company. Somebody's miserable in their life and they want you to be miserable in yours. Let's pull out 3 tarot cards just to clarify. Give me 3 cards for it. So we have the Karma card. And we have the 3 of Swords and the Tower in the reverse. So again, a lot of things are working in your favor. I feel like you're getting that kind of like good karma back. You're getting your wish fulfillment, your heart's desire. And there's really nothing to worry about, basically, is what I'm being told. Again, any financial emergency, you know, there are always things that happen unexpected to kind of derail us from celebrating our blessings when they come in. So do not allow whatever emergency comes up this week to stop you from celebrating the blessings that are coming your way. For those of you that this is a love confession or like new love or something of that matter, it's like it's about time that you're finally meeting somebody that you have not just a physical attraction to, but also like almost like a soul connection, a spiritual connection, somebody that you can kind of feel like, it's almost like you feel calm around this person. They bring some type of peace immediately. when either when you meet them or when the two of you reconnect. And this could have been definitely because there was a sense where there was a lot of healing being done. All right, so we're going to pull out an oracle card. Now, this can be confirmation to the reading, your advice, or something that you need to be made aware of. And we have be bold and make the first move. The cardinal move. Moon, excuse me. And I feel that this is that energy where you're put in the spotlight, right? This energy where you're seen, where people are seeing what you're doing, people are liking what you're doing. But in order for you to go ahead and do this, like, you know, somebody can invite you to an event, right? And it can be like karaoke or something like that, because you have a great voice and you've always been afraid to sing in front of people. And it's like, you know, take the first move, be bold about it. Don't stop hiding behind the scenes is basically what you're being told in whatever area of your life you've been hesitant or you've been holding back from. Well, guys, that is all that I have for you for this week. As always, thank you for all your love and support. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing to the channel. Thank you to all of those that have been donating. It is greatly appreciated. And if you have not liked, share, or subscribed, I encourage you to do so. It helps with growing the channel, getting the video out there for more people, as well as keeping me accountable. For personal readings, all that information can be found down below in the description. Sending every single one of you love, strength, and blessing, guys. Take care. Mwah. Love you all. Bye-bye.